about 210 miles an hour and 300 feet above the ground. They call for the big Vic formation loop. You've got that V formation there as each wing pilot's lined up right there in beautiful V formation. Now as they complete that big old country loop, let's watch now as they set up out here off of Air Show Right. Focused exclusively onto the lead. And now as they call the pull into the back here, as they come right on into the center here for that line abreast loop. Straight on up and around. And now as they complete that loop, you can see the energy's beautiful. They got themselves in perfect position right now as they set up out here off of Air Show Center. As they extend Air Show left, the boss calls for the pull. And they go straight up though into the vertical out here off of Air Show Center. The wingmen have pulled early to set up to allow spacing. Beautiful display. They hang out with their hammerheads. The extra energy of the extra allows them to go a little more vertical. And now coming straight back down again. We're getting a big head of smash out here as Ken and Austin set up for the in-trail loop. But not to be left out, let's watch the power performance of that extra 330 as Adam goes vertical out here, winding it up as he goes straight up out here off of Air Show Center. Now as we watch setting up around here off that right end zone as they reposition for their next setup out here off of Air Show Right. You can see Adam is letting it wind up out there with a wingtip spin. He lets that airplane recover out there off of that right end zone and brings that stick once again aggressively back into his lap with about a 6G pull. Powers across the top. As he reaches top loop, he unloads out there, tumbling the tail over the nose, and recovers out here with an inside snap roll sequence. That is beautiful flying, ladies and gentlemen. That is Adam Shake and Bake Baker. As Adam dives into the left end zone, keeping it right down on the deck, showing about 220 miles an hour on the airspeed indicators. He winds it up off of Air Show left, slides across the sky. A lot of right rudder and keeps that airplane exactly where he wants it to be on the show line and flies it away. This is dedicated to all of our great Air Show fans. Right out here at Air Show Center, ladies and gentlemen, that's Ken and Austin Rieder putting a gigantic heart in the sky over Battle Creek. And coming into Pearson, ladies and gentlemen, that is Adam Cupid Baker going right on through the opposite hammerheads as we set up out there off of Air Show Center. Coming back in, closure speed over 400 miles an hour as they come right on around, knife edge to knife edge, high canopy to canopy, right there at Show Center. Now as we watch them in the right and left end zone, Ken and Austin going vertical. Go straight up and into the sky. Wheels pointed to the blue. Right on around. Nose comes back down through the horizon. And right there you can see half roll back to the upright. We got a hammerhead in the left nose and a half cube and eight in the right end zone. And now diving in fast. We can see him repositioning out here. You can see diving in. You can see we've got the one aircraft is extending out to the left, one out to the right. As they go vertical out here at Show Center. Right on around, you'll notice that the lead aircraft is down a little bit lower, in closer, and here comes Adam right back in the middle. He doesn't want to be left out. As we watch them, they have got themselves a free-for-all out there at Show Center. The opposing loops with a vertical roll going straight up out there into a torque roll. It lets that nose drop off on the horizon. The exits Air Show Center. That is beautiful flying, ladies and gentlemen. They are the Bro Show. As we watch him go out there off that right side, you can see Adam going vertical out here, taking that extra 330 right on up and across the top. At 1,500 feet overhead, he unwinds out there. Oh, man. Outside rolls right on through out there as he goes on top. Diving back in out here from Air Show Right. Some candy stripes around him as he rolls around their smoke trail. Look at that, folks. Winding up the smoke trail out there, tying it into a knot. Swinging it into a bow. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the Bro Show. Starting the barrel roll, he's basically flying on the outside of the turn, so he has to fly a little bit faster, he has to roll a little bit faster. But now watch as they get to be inverted. He now is on the inside of that turn, so he has to decelerate his roll rate and his airspeed as much the same as Austin is doing exactly the opposite as they do that barrel roll. So a very intricate maneuver. Looks pretty simple out there, but a lot going on, which will leave them exiting directly in front of us at Air Show Center, going away. So let's watch as the Bro Show goes vertical. As they come across the top here, team lead calls for a rollout and a turn on the roll down. Get ready, folks. As they go accelerate away from us here, let's watch as they call. Ready, break, ladies and gentlemen. The wingmen go opposite. Adam goes vertical. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. They are the Bro Show. As we watch out here, keep your eye on Adam out here at Show Center as he winds it up out there off of Air Show Center. He is going to go into 30, and now he lets the nose come down, and he recovers out here off Air Show Center, coming by the opposing inverted pass, ladies and gentlemen. They are the